What's up? What's up? What's up? Top of the top. We up. What's up? Hey, y'all let me know if everything is clear because I already see what's up. It's one of them days, y'all. It's one of them days. So I already see it freezing up. It's one of them days, man. We up. What's good, y'all? Shout out to everybody that's in tune. We're gonna just get through this episode. Yeah, it's one of them days. Hope everybody's good. It's Monday day. Monday, we up. Oh, it's today a holiday, right? My bad. A lot of people off today, so y'all know what I do around this time. Anyway, we back. Shout out to everybody that's up. So we're gonna get into it once again. Bunch of BS going on. Very cold. Hopefully you keeping yourself up out here, man. So we're gonna get into it. Shout out to everybody that's up. I'm gonna let y'all holler at each other and I'm gonna get through what I get through. I'm gonna do what I do. I'll holler at y'all. On top of that, let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's get it. All right. All right. Nicki trashes Don Lemon. All right, let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go to the shenanigans. Let's go. All right, let's go. Allegedly, Don Lemon and them bum rush a church. It is being said they went into a church flipping tables disrespectfully. So as you see, when I be like speaking on this behavior people doing, y'all see they be going too far. Also, when I said stuff like around the world, people look at this stuff different. I'm gonna show you that today too. Also, the face of rebellion is a particular people, and you're gonna keep seeing it. Now, let's go. Like I say, man, the thing that's weird, people be so worked up for everything but living their life. People will go hard at a protest and they won't even go hard for their own life. You get what I'm saying? People will go hard at a protest, but they won't go hard for the rights of their children and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? No, man. And another thing about protests, what they don't understand about American history. In the 1800s, the number one protesters were women. Yes, women have always protested. And that's where it comes from. A lot of it. Yeah. Hindustan Times, not American newspaper. But when I wanted people to get that, everywhere around the country is up to date with America when it comes to news, media, information. And when they tell the news, they tell it for how it is because they don't have a favorite side. So, Hindustan Times, Don Lemon faces serious accusations after Minneapolis anti-protesters, get it, storm city's church. Keyword, storms city's church. And you know who Don Lemon is. I'll give you a clue. Don Lemon is from a particular nation. And I get to prove everything what I said today. People like Don Lemon do not represent me, and I have nothing to do with him. Told you, Don Lemon represents the new people. They their own race. Remember I told you that? Those colorful people, that's the new race. Him, Tyler Perry, they are the new black people. Get it? So I let them do their own thing. I don't rock with them. I say that for a reason. Y'all know Don Lemon is a you know what, and you know what Don Lemon about. So the key word is he's storming the church, which means he the wrong one to do it. If somebody's gonna go into church, he shouldn't be the face of it. Because guess what? Around the world, he's now looked at as a demon. Yeah, he's looked at as a demon that brought demonic energy into a church. Let's go. Even though he what? Already got kicked off CNN. Let's go. So anyway, city's church pastor David Eastwood. So it's being alleged that that pastor is down with the people. He's a snitch for ICE. That's being said. And like even if it is, I'm pretty sure it's probably true. It don't matter because another thing in history, churches do not have watchtowers for no reason. And even when churches don't have a watchtower, they still a watchtower because it's the job of the church to watch over the neighborhood community. So if he's down with ICE, I'm pretty sure He is. But see, only when you a criminal, only when you down with illegals, you're going to go into a church. Because like I said, they're not getting the fight is fighting for illegals. See, these protesters are siding with illegals. That's the part they don't get. See, they don't understand. I understand they're trying to protest over a shooting, but they don't understand that's mixed up with something else. So, don't forget, we already saw the troops touching down. Now you seeing them running up in the church. So those are your clues out there where they at. It's out of control. They showing you right here. But don't forget, overseas is magnified 10 times worse overseas. I'm going to show you another overseas. I'm just not going to show you Hindustan. Let's go. This comes as Don Lemon interviewed a pastor from Minneapolis as part of his YouTube show. This is why I don't like YouTube no more. Didn't I tell you in the end all these blacks going to be on YouTube and that's all they got left? They all kicked off TV, y'all. He was one of the first ones to get kicked off. Don Lemon is in YouTube prison. He'll never be on a television screen again. Also, they flushed all of their ass online to be down here with us. Yeah, that's right. Don Lemon's job is to be on YouTube. Make it where a person like me will never be big as Don Lemon. See? They put all these big names on here so your name won't be big. But I don't want to be big because I understand. I'm always telling what it is. For them, it's their failure. YouTube been out since 2008. So you're not going to trick me by starting your YouTube channels after 2020. All right? So like I said, it's called prison. For entertainers kicked off TV, kicked out of Hollywood. Don Lemon has a what? YouTube show. All right? Y'all get it now? All right. Let me make it clear for you. Don Lemon, your boy Shannon are the same people. You get it? The same people. Kicked off national TV, kicked off major networks. I told you for them, this is prison. Don't Shannon Sharp look like an old man aging in jail? Don't it look like that when you in prison and you can't get no Beijing and haircut like that? He's rotting in a chair in his room, capping that night. I'm showing you this, y'all, because I caught Shannon with his views low. Meaning, I caught him with regular views without the sauce. See that? 7 hours, 10,000 views. But then you might see Shannon another day, he got 300,000 views. See that? Told you, I have a specific TV that tells me real views on their channels. See that? 7 hours, 10,000. Guess what? That's reality. That's reality. That's real. But Shannon, you gonna try to make me think you're not on TV no more, and you average more than TV. Stop it. That is Shannon real views. 10,000, 7 hours. You see that? So all that 200, 300,000 shit, where that come from, y'all? It ain't even that many people watching YouTube. In that black department, hell no, it's not. So I know what's up. See that? All right then, y'all. That's his real numbers. That's his real numbers. Get it? Okay. Let's go. Now, why am I showing you that? Shannon Sharp, Don Lemon, the same people. I want you to get it through your head. They are failed celebrities. They just like us. They worse. Why? We never made it. They did. They worse. And I'm always going to remind them, they in hell. YouTube, that red YouTube button for them is hell. That's where they burning at. This is where their career is going to end at. Right on YouTube, guys. That's right. So let's carry on, y'all. I want Don Lemon and all of them to get it through their head. None of y'all impressed me. I've lost all respect for y'all. Everybody that was famous that started a YouTube channel, I lost respect for you. It ain't my fault. You did it. So look, this comes as Don Lemon interviewed a pastor from Minneapolis as part of his YouTube show. The Don Lemon Show. Now, this is what you think. Now I tell you a bunch of weirdos on YouTube. Now y'all see why I was trashing and bashing and slaying everybody on purpose? Because I told you, most of these weirdos are on YouTube. That's right. When I trash people on purpose, I don't want you to be my follower. Go catch your clown show. This ain't for you. This the basement. This is where the real people be at. This ain't for you. Go the fuck back to Fantasyland with Don Lemon. All right? Go back to Don Lemon ass. Go back when you fruity guys can't see. The joke is he's fruity, so his name is Don Lemon. It's right in your face. No, he's the one getting pranked. He speaks for the fruity people because they're the new people, the fruity black people. Meaning the fruity black people like Don Lemon. Fruity also means loony. Don't get it twisted. So I'm trying to tell y'all, when you follow idiots like him, you're going to be an idiot because he's an idiot. Why? He is being promoted as desecrating the church with violence. That's called demonic behavior, y'all. We just finished talking about all this the other day. I'm not religious, but I don't even do certain things around the church, period. I might cross the street. If I'm at a light in the church right there and I'm blasting music, I'm going to turn the music down. They getting out of church. There's certain things I'm going to do. But see, you got certain demonic people, they don't care. They like I say, y'all, these are the things we've been talking about. Now, I'm just saying that because whatever Don Lemon tried to do, it wasn't smart. He didn't get a good outcome. And then on top of that, he's gaslighting people to go to prison. Because that's what's going to happen. All this anger they got, watch what's going to happen to all of them, y'all. So I want y'all to see what's happening. The rebellion. Don't say the rebellion. What are they fighting for, y'all? What is it all about? What is it all about? Where did it start about? Where did it start from? Illegals. So Americans born and raised here, going hard for people not supposed to be here. And then Americans are going against other Americans, whether they're law enforcement or not. So now Americans fighting each other. And now Americans are going in American churches. What the hell they got to do with illegals? Are illegals in the church? Okay, then. So now you see where this going at, right? All right. So when you start hearing people getting busted upside their head, and no, you're going to learn, y'all. They're going to learn this time. You know what I'm saying? Why I'm saying that? Because keep following idiots like Don Lemon. Family, he showed he's a failure. He lost his goddamn job on TV. He's on YouTube, which means he's nobody to follow. But I told you, when they started this thing called subscribers and followers, they think a lot of y'all so stupid you follow anybody. Not just online, you follow people in real life. All these new commercials out now joking about how people online believe internet doctors. They get advice from internet people that's not real. They joking on all this shit. How Americans look up to anybody. And Don Lemon is one of them. He's an idiot, y'all. He is. He just is. And he also is the character from the Boondocks. So I hope y'all know that too. You know the Boondocks? That Uncle Tom guy? That's Don Lemon. Yeah, that's his character. He's not only Uncle Tom, he's he's not even a real Uncle Tom, y'all. He's Uncle Tom that white people don't even want around him. Get it? So he is an Uncle Tom that white people don't even want around them. Do you get this shit? That means he's a sorry-ass Uncle Tom on top of that. He's done, y'all. So my point is this. Don Lemonhead, he always been an agitator. He's a goddamn devil. He's nothing but Tyler Perry of media. They are fucking brothers. Get it? These are the people that counterfeited their way into the black voice, the black opinion. But if I ask Don Lemon anything about blackness, I will bet my head on the chopping block. This fool couldn't give me five things about blackness. 5. See, if I ever did a show, that's a show I would do. I would do a show on fucking questioning people's blackness. And I will show y'all how I would joke. I would expose so many black people on this show. You know how you got Jeopardy? You got all these fucking shows. I would have a Jeopardy to question your blackness. And all I'm going to do is ask you certain questions about blackness, and I'm going to watch you be stumped. And everybody going to get you. Everybody we need to see. This guy fake. Get him out of here. And then I'm going to have my own Sandman. He's not black. Get him out of here. And I'm going to have a show on that. See that? I want y'all to get this clear. Even white people, everybody get this clear around the world. It's counterfeit black people. Don Lemon is one of them. That fool didn't grow up in no black household. See, when you open up your mouth, I know who you are. He has nothing black in him at all. I'm not even going to go into his race. I'm not even going into he might be mixed. I'm not going to go into none of that. Just his spirit. It's not black. All right? He is his own race. Don't forget this, y'all. You got some people, they not black. You got some people, they not white. They their own race. Get it? All right. That's Don Lemon. A fucking fruit head. That's what he is, y'all. A lemon head, a pickle head, don't matter. Don Lemon was part of a group of protests. Don Lemon and the fucking pickles. Here we go right here, y'all. Don Lemon was part of a group of protesters. The protesters are the real idiots. The protesters who stormed the city's church in the Minneapolis St. Paul area on Sunday, allegedly disturbing a service midway. Disturbing a service, y'all. The former CNN anchor live streamed the demonstration, describing the anti-ICE sentiment in Minnesota after the fatal shooting. Okay, screw all that. Family, they protested in a church during the service. What does that have to do with ICE? Meaning, if he felt like the preacher was down with him and the such thing is waiting till the service over, all right, they went in during the service. Now, look, once again, what does this have to do with illegals? You now see Americans are fighting Americans over illegals. Hey, I understand somebody got shot, but the whole shit is about illegals. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. So, you see this right here, right? Yes, you had the right to protest. They could have been outside the church, across the street, after service. This fool went into the church with cameras and all this extra. Yo, like I say, man, you see this, right? Hindustan looking at this. Don Lemon faces serious accusations, meaning they saying America going, see, right now, see, in Minnesota, they being portrayed as terrorists. They being portrayed overseas as they the ones trying to destroy America. That's what's being looked at. It's being printed up as Americans siding with illegals. So here you go right here. Y'all check it out. David Easterwood, city's church pastor, serving as field office director of ICE. So it's being accused that the preacher is basically trying to say he a snitch. But you can't come at the preacher for that. That's the preacher job. The church job is for that. If you know anything about history, the church has always been headquarters for many different things. Hey, back in the day, in the South, they started sending Yankee preachers down there to take over the church and spy on the South. I mean, that's what happens. Certain things happen. Churches are watchtowers for many reasons. Also, if ICE was using his place, that's what it's going to do. Let me break it down to you. Let me just make this clear. Far as in the ghetto, you heard it's a church on every corner. The church oversees the community. So if anybody from any seat of power, they can holler at the church and know what's going on in the community. And the church also is the people that get stuff done. Like your neighborhood keep having a lot of break-ins and robberies, and y'all tell the pastor, we keep getting our home breaking too. He's gonna say, I'll talk to the police for you. And they're gonna do it. Meaning you're gonna get a better reaction through the church. It's always been like that. So like I said, this right here, what Don Lemon did, is to prove he's just a lemon head and an idiot. Whether he meant anything wrong by it, this whole thing with Don Lemon is some messy shit that went somewhere else. Now, why am I saying that? Because you're going to see it. Let's go. This is the reason why, this is why Nickiminaj called him a you know what. I just laughed at it because it was funny. So as you see, while activists claimed their disruption was flipping the tables for justice, Americans, some of you idiots wouldn't know what justice was if it punched you in the face. All right? Flipping over tables for justice. The church leadership and subsequent critics viewed it as a violation of a sacred space. That's how I see it. Violation of a sacred space, leading to a Department of Justice investigations into potential FACE Act violations. So guess what? Anybody that did it, they ass gonna mess around and go to prison. See? Now, like I said, you could be messing around. You from Minnesota, you messing around with Don Lemon, but now all of y'all end up in a registry and all y'all go to prison. Everybody that stepped up in that church, everybody stepped in that church ground ass go to jail. And Don Lemon be home. See that? Because come on, no, y'all, people brain messed up. People brain messed up. It's the same. What? Try that in a synagogue. Watch what happens to you. Try that in a mosque. Watch what happens to you. You get it? You're not supposed to disrespect nobody's house like that. Nobody. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that, y'all. All right? So my point is this. This is what I went, okay. When I kept telling y'all, this is the behavior of Hollywood. And this is why a lot of them got in trouble. When I tell you, they became terrorists in the mind, and they started promoting terroristic behavior to their fans. Fans, you were not just going to follow online. When it all panned out, you was going to follow them in real life. Here's the proof of Don Lemon. What else, fans? I guarantee you, fan, anybody you looked up to in entertainment, 9 times out of 10, I bet you they're gone. And number 2, I bet you anybody you looked up to could not inspire you enough to get out of your situation you are now in. When I tell you, people in this country are now on their own because of their behavior, I'll just give you a clue. It goes back to about 2018 when this guy named Colin Kaepernick took a knee. It goes back to a few things that happened. A certain spirit was created, but they didn't know that spirit was going to mean you guys are no longer Americans no more, and you shall be handled accordingly because you wouldn't stop. It's 8 years now. 8 years of a particular behavior. This is the year this is the year I told you, you're going to see grown-ups get their ass whipped like a child. This the year. Don't forget, the concept is Americans, a lot of Americans are big ass kids. Get it? Big ass goats, which mean a bunch of goddamn demons. A bunch of badasses, right? So being that they're a bunch of badasses, they're going to get dealt with. There's only one way to deal with a badass. Fire. Let's go. See this? Australia. I want y'all to see how America is the butt of everybody's jokes around the country. Not only jokes, Americans are demonized now. See this? Now I'm going to show you again. Let me slow it down. Hindustan. Demonic behavior. Australia. Don Lemon joins anti-ICE mob. See that? Before, back in the day, it was lynch mob. Now y'all create your own mobs. See that? Before, you could blame other people. But now I told you it's you. See, I told you, back in the days, it was the Klan, fool. Back in the days, it was the white man. But after this era, it's been y'all ever since 2000s. You are the face of hate. Y'all are the face of racism when you pump that black fist. No, this ain't no more this ain't no more white power. No, y'all been promoting y'all own shit. So now what you don't get is everybody from Australia to Hindustan. When I told y'all certain things, I said, yo, I noticed something. Whenever I watch TV, whenever I see somebody hating on 47, it's always a particular people. I said, let me find out. They are the face of hate. But guess what? This is the thing, right? Let me show. I'm going to tell you how y'all always get pranked. Check this out, right? As they show black people in America not liking the president, I have seen them show damn near every other country giving him praise. I done seen other countries giving him praise. So I told you, the real foreigners are right here. It's called domestic terrorists. Told you, everybody against the flag, you're going to be labeled as domestic terrorists. Because what you didn't get is, you got illegals, but you have 3 times more legitimate migrants. And there's some things been going on overseas where the president has been achieving certain praises. And his praises are inspiring people to want to come to America. See, a lot of y'all, your brain is small, you don't get it. So I'm going to just tell you this. If we had to put on paper who is the face of the #1 haters of the president, guess who's at the top of the list? Guess who? You're looking at one of them. And being that this is the #1 face of hate now, this is the face that has to fend for themselves. And it's only a couple places they're going to end up with their behavior. Dead, in jail, homeless, broke, unemployed, in the dirt, in the dust. It's happening right now. Let me give you another clue what I told you already. Desolation of the city. Anybody from them cities that follow people like him, you'll get it clear before the spring. All right? So like I said, to me, it's entertainment. But now you're going to see who the joke going to be on. Because the people in Minnesota going to catch hell, and Don Lemon, he going back home. Meanwhile, horrifying. Australia, Hindustan. I don't got time to cover this around the world. No, the way it's being promoted is you guys are domestic terrorists. You guys are. It's a shame what they're doing to their own country. Do you know they're so mad they're destroying their own country now? And yeah, they're siding with the illegals too. Yeah. All right, so that's the word, y'all. Troublemakers. So let's just get into it, y'all. I wanted y'all to see shit just shifted. Only thing happened, people had to grow up fast. So as you see, okay, they tried to run Nicki off with a petition, but they couldn't get more petition than she get likes on Instagram. So like I said, she has now broken her silence, taking the X on the evening of January 18th to slam broadcast journalist Don Lemon. Don, I want to say the word because the shit funny, but I can't say it, man. She called him a sausage gobbler, all right? Don, you goddamn Nathan's sucking lemon is disgusting. How dare you go in that church like that? Don, you goddamn pickle gobbler. What is wrong with you walking in that church like that? I want that thug in jail. He would never do that to any other religion. See that? Lock him up. Bingo, what I just said. If that was a synagogue, he wouldn't have did that. If that was a mosque, he wouldn't have did that. Why? In the mosque, they would have jumped his ass. Soon as he would have walked in the mosque, they would have claimed jihad. And somebody would have chopped his head off. Quick. Trust me on that. Trust me. If he'd have did that in the synagogue, he'd have got jumped. They'd have beat his ass, y'all. He did not plan. No, they would have whipped his ass. Because he would have been, as soon as he walked in the church, he would have been declared as a demon. He'd have walked in a mosque, he would have been declared as Shaitan himself. That's what would have happened. And they would have demolished his ass in the name of jihad. And they would have picked Don Lemon up off the ground. He'd have been a fucking sour lemon. His cameras would have been broke, and he would have been dragged out of that mosque. That's what would have happened. Trust me on that. But as you see, man, she called him a goddamn sucker. she called him Don Lollipop Sucking Lemon. Goddamn it. Everybody know what Don is. Why? He's the face of it. Don Lemon was the face of the new black people. Like I said, I don't got nothing against y'all, but I'm not with y'all. Y'all speak for yourself. It's just that y'all been hiding under black because a lot of y'all don't know which side you want to pick. Which one is it, bro? All right, then. All right, see it? Don Lemon. He tell you who he is. Okay. He's from Fruity Nation, all right? That's it. They their own people. That's all I'm saying. Y'all, I want y'all to understand. When I tell you it's been a line drawn, black Americans and black folks. Don Lemon is down with black folks. Told you the difference. They the ones be on straight BS 24/7. And they the main ones talk about black all day. And the joke is they be the lightest ones always talking about black. They be talking so much black and they hate the white blood that's in their body because they stupid idiots. That's why. All right? We do not want to hear no more biracial people promoting blackness. What if I told you that was played out? What if I told you, if I put you on a stand and I can prove that you have one drop of white blood, I can say you're no longer black. What if we reverse it? One drop of blood of black, you black. What if we reverse it? If I found out you have one drop of white, you are not black. See that? All right, then. The new shit is, if you super light, you can't speak for black people no more. That's the new rule, all right? All right, then. Let's knock it off now, right? If you're not going to claim your other half, we don't want to hear your mouth no more, all right? If you want to scream out blackness because you ashamed of your white blood, shame on you. We don't want to hear your mouth no more, all right? So stop it. We do not want to be the black spokesman, the lightest person in the room no more. All right? Stop it. All right? We're not with that program no more. All right? So you can follow Don Lemon, but I wanted you all to understand Don Lemon represents the new lemon heads. You get it? All right. Then you grow up eating lemon heads? All right. He's a fucking lemon head. Lemon head also means a hard head. Ain't those lemon head candies hard? The joke is, Don Lemon, his people, they fucking lemon heads, mean they sour, they're bitter, they're always fucking angry. That's the joke of the lemon. They're fucking bitter people. They're fucking so bitter and sour. Sour pussies. Lemon heads. Right? You got to be a fucking lemon head to follow Don Lemon in the church. That mean your Sunday sucks. That mean you fucking a devil. That also mean your ass might have been homeless and you just wanted some heat because Minnesota is cold. So if you went in that church because it was cold outside, I'm going to give you a pass. I also just gave you a tip to get out of this shit so you won't go to jail. So if ICE pull up on you, because they got home wreck, asshole. If ICE run up on you out of nowhere, hey, guy, you're the one that went in that church last week. It was you. You better tell them, man, I just went in there because I was cold. I didn't know, so I was cold. You better say that. Because other than that, you following Don Lemon in the church, they just told you they broke the law. Now let's look at this law they broke. Because I want to learn about this law. Hold up. It's called a what act? I want to see what it's about. Because I never heard of this. Here we go right here. The Face Act. See? Violation of a sacred space leading to a Department of Justice investigation into potential Face Act violations. Department of Justice. Just for doing this right here. Why? Let me show you how stupid they are, y'all. They forgot. All right, y'all, let's slow it down. Remember all those church sprayings happening? Remember all those horrific church shootings that happened? That's part of it. Now they can say y'all came in there like y'all was going to smoke somebody. See? They can say y'all came in there with the intent to smoke somebody because they not thinking about all those church shootings and all these different laws that have been passed. When you got synagogues getting messed up, religious temples getting messed up, they didn't understand. I told you, Americans are dumb. They think shit is simple. Mess around, all of them be the first faces of people getting locked up by the Department of Justice for storming religious grounds. And they all go to goddamn prison for that. Get it? It's right in your face. Why? Because they doing the same thing as if somebody went into a church and pulled out a firearm. It's the same behavior. See that? They get classified in the same category. When they say, well, why did you guys go in there like that? Okay, if he was down with ICE, what was you going to do then? Were you going to beat him up? What were you going to do? What was your purpose? Which is what? Your motive in court. What was your motive? Well, why did you go? Why did you go in the church? What was you going to do? Cameras all in there tracked up. What you going to say? Bingo. So just to clarify this, what they did, y'all, was a major violation. They didn't break no regular law. Department of Justice. Get it? Meaning they went in the wrong church. But this is also to let people know that you play with people, place of religion, there's a price to pay, because I've been watching. Synagogues been getting messed with across America. Certain things been happening in these religious places. And people starting to fear they don't have no safety in their religious temples, in their religion. And they looking at it like this. If we trying to get away from the ways of the world for a few hours, we can't even do that. That's why it's a problem now. But look who's the face of domestic terrorism. Because when you bum rush in the church, family, that is considered domestic terrorism. That's what it is. When the people from right here, meaning these things, now look at it different. If it was some people from overseas that did it, they'll be called terrorists. But since they from here, domestic, meaning they come from right here. But they got the same behavior as somebody that's not even from here. Meaning, in America, you know damn well you was not raised to do that at all. At all. But this is what y'all do now, right? Okay. So you're going to get handled accordingly. Why? Common sense, y'all. If I was protesting, even if I was with the people against ICE, you know what I would have said? I ain't going in that church. I got no sense. I ain't going in there. Nope. Matter of fact, when y'all going in there, I'm going across the street. I might leave y'all after that. That's me. Like I said, I ain't no idiot, y'all. Use your brain, dickhead. If you don't go to church on Sunday for service, why the hell you going to go in there to raise hell? See that? I ain't going in there, period. If I ain't going for Sunday service, I ain't going, period. That's me. You the idiots. All right? Now what I say is that everybody in there fuck around get locked up following Don Lemon. And Don Lemon be all right. Meaning they mess around and make them the poster child of what happens when you violate a church. They ass get 5 years in the feds, all of them. See what I'm saying? That's how easy it is. So I'm just letting y'all see that, man. The people, I didn't know, the people in Minnesota are super rebellious. So as you see this being covered in Australia, what else you looking at? What I spoke about, all this is being covered before the 2026 agenda of what? The World Cup, the Winter Olympics. All eyes are looking at America right now as we speak. All eyes on America. Guess who the idiots are? Like I said, guess who the idiots are, y'all? Guess who the face of ignorance is now? Guess who are the face of losers? Guess who are the face of failure? Freaks, weirdos, incompetent, don't know their history, can't keep up with the times. Guess who's the face of it, y'all? Out of all countries, out of all flags, out of all nations, out of all geographical locations on this map. Guess who is the face of fucking idiot? And I'm not playing with you. I'm not making it up. I'm telling you what it is. Why is it like that? Because they just kept feeding it and feeding it and feeding it and feeding it. They've been feeding this shit for 10 years. They wouldn't stop. So this is who they are now. You get it? This is who they are. You got it? As a whole, they not going to escape who they are and what's going to happen to them. That's why I told you they cities are drying up. The cities of power they had, Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, Detroit, Atlanta. Get it? Where they at now? Bingo. That's why when you have no more use on CNN, you start a YouTube channel. That's right. Because wherever the blacks be at, that's where he got to go at. Because nobody else listen. Nobody else want to see his face. YouTube represents failure for all black celebrities, period. Media, football, basketball, hip-hop, comedy, fucking dancing, it don't matter. It is a prison because America don't want to see their face no more. All right? That's all you're going to see. Why? Don Lemon got a YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. You see it right there? X, YouTube. You see it? He even got a black YouTube dot for you. Negro YouTube sign is red. It ain't black. See that? All right. Everything with them is black. That's why I told you Don Lemon, he one of them people I say always talking that blackity black. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm bliggity black. That's him, y'all. All right? Meaning the same old record, the same old fucking song. On that note, let's carry on, y'all. Because Nicki Minaj called him a goddamn turkey gobbler. All right? She can say this shit because she's a woman. She can say it. She knows what he likes. So let's go, y'all. Hey, guys, are you tired of men that swallow bananas speaking up for you? Ain't you tired of it, bro? We don't share the same opinions. All right. She called him Don C-O-C-K sucking lemon is disgusting. How dare you? I want that thug in jail. He would never do that to any other religion. Lock him up. Now, guess what? You know, black people, the main people, supposed to be saying something about him going in that church, right? Y'all know who the most religious people are in this country. I mean, they used to be. They the main ones supposed to be cooking his ass. But I told you, they don't have no religion no more. Majority of them became demons. They don't have no church. That's why they storming other people's churches. Because they're demons now, y'all. I'm not playing with you. Just what it is now. All right? It's what it is. Somebody became the wickedest motherfuckers on the planet. The whole world is not ignoring all that death and murder. The whole world is not going to ignore all of those guns with extended clips and machine gun, heavy artillery, and murder. 100 shot in Chicago Friday, 30 shot in Miami, 50 shot in Louisiana. Y'all gonna act like in America, y'all wasn't having a competition in these cities on who can kill the most in the weekend. Y'all gonna act stupid? You gonna act like all these past years, cities were not having a competition to see how many gonna kill the most Negroes in the weekend? Huh? You seen 4th of July get shot up. You seen Christmas get shot up. You seen Easter get shot up. You seen Labor Day get shot up. You seen every goddamn American holiday get shot up, except for New Year's. In New Year's, they shoot in the sky. Every other holiday, somebody got shot. For how many years? But you forgot, huh? You want to act like it never happened. No, people are terrified of y'all. People are finished with you. You have been considered the cancer of the country, and this is why you're being frozen now. You're being froze. That's what happened. You thought it was fucking cool, right? That's why the behavior is called thug. Terrorist, thug. Why? It's not a mistake. Thug, terrorist, hustler, undercover gangster. They don't understand thug behavior. A thug is an idiot that does anything. You know what thugs do? Snatch purses. A thug will rob a church. A thug will break in a car. A thug will snatch a pocketbook. A thug do any fucking thing for $1. A thug is a dummy. All right? That's what a thug is. A dumbass criminal that does dumb shit. Bunch of petty dumb shit like this. Thug mentality, y'all. Because even a person with a real agenda know, if I got a problem with that church, I got a problem with that preacher, whatever, whoever he is, I'm going to see his ass outside like a man. I'm going to see a man to man outside. I'm going to check that preacher, man to man. I'm going to catch him on a Wednesday. Yep. See, no, this right here is called thug behavior. Because they did it during the service. That's thug behavior, y'all. Thug behavior. Scratch that. Let me correct that. This is worse than thugs. Thugs don't do shit like this. So let me clarify a lot of shit. When I say, yo, the people that was supposed to be legit became more demonic than goddamn thugs and gangsters. Here's the proof. Because like I said, let me clarify that. I don't know no thugs ever do nothing like this. Meaning thugs don't do shit like that. Meaning, you get what I'm saying? There's only one thing the thugs gonna do to a church. Either they gonna rob it or they not. Ain't nobody doing no walk-ins. Get it? So now you have it. Don Lemon, all black, dressed like a what? Thug. Thug life. Black Scully mean thug. Black hoodie, thug. He walked up in that jank like a thug. See that? Bingo. Don Lemon thugged out, y'all. So, as you can see, in a result, he's being covered as a thug in Hindustan. He's being labeled as the leader of a terrorist organization. Don Lemon and the Pickleheads. So let's go. So now you got it, right? She called him a you know what. Don COC sucking lemon. Now check it out. She says, I want that thug in jail. He would never do that to any other religion. Lock him up. Now, as you see, she then quickly followed her post up with another one, and she said, Happy New Year. And that's that for Don Lemon. Because Don Lemon, you know he like. You know he like. Don Lemon, shut up. Fool, you claim you're going to protest. I bet you if I pull out a bag of dildos, you're going to cancel that protest quick. I bet you will, bro. So stop it. All right? Stop it, bro. Just stop it. Okay, Don, let me just go by yourself. Stop trying to gaslight those people, man. Leave them alone, man. Stop trying to gaslight those people. You do it on your own, man. Let's go. All right? So you got it now, right? Don Lemon ain't thinking straight. His glass is crooked. His ass got kicked off TV, man. But you see them black people screaming? All they ass on facial rec. They dumb ass gonna be the ones in the feds. Told you. What did I say was the face of terrorism? You see that guy with that beard? Look like he from overseas, don't he? No, I told you they did trade in places. I told these dumb Negroes. Arabs, they walk around with fresh fades and tapers and nice haircuts. The wannabe Arabs in America, the black man, they walk around with big beards and all this other shit. Meanwhile, they don't know his black ass storming the church. He is now the new face of ISIS. That's who he is. He don't know he is the new face of terrorism. Why? Arabs don't do that. Real Muslims, they don't do that. Real Muslims don't storm churches. That's your terrorist ass. Because you didn't know in the end, trading places, you're going to be the only terrorist left. You see the face of terrorists in that church? Told you what's going to happen to them. I fucking told y'all. Now look at it like all three of their face in a database. And they're going to get rounded up. And they're going to be put in the goddamn feds. See that? All right, y'all. I just want y'all to get it. Why? Y'all forgot churches got shot. Y'all forgot synagogue. All these religious places been being violated. This the icing on the cake. But look who's the face of it. Like I said, you guys are the face of domestic terrorism. All disguised under hip-hop, rap, gangbanging, crime, drug dealing, revolutionary, conscious, Islamic faith. That's you guys now. I told you all already. Africa don't want nothing to do with you. Real Muslims, Arabia, they don't want nothing to do with y'all. Y'all consider counterfeited knockoffs. Did you get it yet? I told you. I tell you this much. When the World Cup games come here, if you don't affiliate yourself with these other countries at these games, that is your proof you are an outcast and you are a fucking knockoff. Hopefully you'll get what are the face of imaginary people. They started out in the church, but in the end, they were fucking the face of destroying the church. You see the idiots? Bingo. The most religious people in this country, in the end, are the face of anti-religion. Because they didn't understand how it pans out. See that? Australia. Guess who's the face of domestic terrorism? Horrifying. Don Lemon joins anti-ICE mob. See that? Australia. Who's the face of the anti-ICE mob? Bingo. Who's always taught to go against the police? All right. No, screw that. Who was told to fight the police? Who was taught to fight them? Fight or flight. I run for police. That's how I was raised to run from them. Because I'm going to be real. See, people got dirty cops mixed up with good police. When we was young, a dirty cop beat up my homeboy. He beat his ass. And dirty cops used to beat your ass. But they would let you go too. That's what made them dirty. But see, when my friend got his ass beat, we just ran for police, guys. That's it. Right or wrong. We didn't even do shit. I don't feel like putting my face on the ground. We running. I don't feel like doing all that. I don't feel like getting on my knees being searched. We running. That's what we did. You idiots run to the police swinging and fighting because you're dumb. And that's why you're going to get what you deserve. So if you get your head cracked upside, if you get cracked upside your head with a flashlight, who fault is that? You were raised to fight police, right? Why? Now let's look at this mathematical equation, 2026. Are you willing to admit today? Are you willing to admit today? Fighting the police get you nowhere? You still ain't learned that yet? Can you prove to me anybody successful for fighting the police in 60 years? You name me one man that swung at the police and became a great man after that. Give me the proof, y'all. You still believe it. You still believe it. Fighting the police get you somewhere. Okay, then. No, you fight police, but you don't fight fucking bills. You don't fight being poor, right? All right, then. So when you going to get it? Fighting the police means you fighting. God damn it, you better off throwing punches at the brick wall right now. You want to fight police? Go in front of a wall and throw 100 jabs and see how that shit works. And that's the same exact effect of fighting police. All right? You better off fucking shadow boxing the wall because you dumbass didn't get it yet. Fighting police, you're never going to win at all. You're only going to set yourself back. So my point is, police got a job to do. You got a job to do. You decided to be a freedom fighter your whole life, and you didn't want to get no money. You rather be a freedom fighter than take care of your family. So being that you want to be a freedom fighter, you will forever fight prison bars. And you will always fight for phone calls at 12 o'clock. You will always fight to have a better seat in the day room to get a better look at the TV. And your dumb ass gonna be in prison watching the same shit you could have watched at home if you mind your business. But since you are fucking dumb now, you didn't learn shit. Did Martin Luther teach you about nonviolence, asshole? Well, here you have it. You have a proof. You didn't listen to Martin. We have proof now. These idiots, Martin, they walking up in the church now, Martin, with violence. He taught you about nonviolence, but now, Martin, you see what they're doing with their dumb ass? Now they bring violence to the church, Martin. They have failed, Martin. That's what happened, y'all. That's the anniversary. That's today's birthday. The birthday anniversary is his people are idiots. When he said, I walked into a burning house, it ain't that. He said, my people so goddamn dumb, they won't even know a real house from a burning house, and they will walk in a burning house on their own. He saw it back then. When Martin figured out how dumb they actually were, that's what killed him, all right? He couldn't take it no more. Now, I'm sorry to tell you that, man. Y'all fucking disgrace. Why? Don Lemon is the new Martin now. He's your new Martin. You follow him now. You don't follow Martin, dummy. You follow Lemon heads. Characters. That's your new Martin of y'all era. You got it? Okay. He's leading the fight with crooked glasses on. God damn it. Don Lemon got kicked off TV and he got crooked glasses. Let's go, man. Let's go. We're not going there, but I want to keep showing y'all how it's playing out. Grown man crying. Stephon Diggs. The Patriots won yesterday. His grown ass crying on TV. CJ Strauss, football player, blew the game. Fool crying. All these fucking idiots, man. Shannon Sharpe is in YouTube prison. Do you see him aging? Does Shannon Sharpe not look like a man when he go to jail? You come back to visit and bro got a beard, gray hair. He look like he's doing a bid. I told you. He look like he doing a prison bid. Shannon, I caught you without them fake views, bro. I caught your ass. 10,000 after 7 hours. That's real views, bro. It's still good, Shannon. That's reality, bro. That's reality. All that 300,000 shit, bro, knock it off. It ain't even that many black people on YouTube in no time of day at once. Stop it. 10,000, 7 hours. Now, let's be honest, y'all. Y'all not paying attention to this shit, man. Family, you're not looking at Shannon was from TV. He was younger. He was shining. Oh, God damn it. That Unk spirit is gone. He's dying. Look at him. He looked like he's doing a bid for real. You watching Shannon do life on YouTube. This they prison, y'all. It is. You think I'm fucking playing. It is. You see it, right? Okay. He's fucking dying, man. Shannon, this ain't cool, man. He is dying in your face on YouTube, man. He's done. Guess what? It's not a mistake. Don Lemon got a YouTube channel too. Check him out. Next time you see Don Lemon, he's going to have a head full of gray hair. No, man. I'm not playing with y'all. This shit's starting to be sad. The internet is their fucking prison, y'all. That shit is sad. They never going back to TV again. Never. And don't forget this one thing. During the elections, somebody sat on Shannon Sharpe's platform. And I knew this was going to happen to him. The reason why I know he's been using a lot of fake numbers because a lot of people been turned their back on him. What y'all got to understand is this. To make it racial, a lot of white Americans had respect for Shannon Sharpe, y'all. A lot of white Americans respected Shannon because of the Denver Broncos and John Elway. He helped a man named John Elway get his goddamn first championships. He helped John Elway, a respected quarterback in American history, get championships. And Shannon had a piece of that respect and honor, y'all. That's why I be trolling him like that. But see, Shannon don't see. I know what happened. White America turned their back on him for many reasons. And that was before. See, he had somebody on his platform before the lawsuit. So he had somebody on his platform that lost elections. That was the end for Shannon. Then two, that lawsuit buried him. If white America already turned their back on Shannon, and then white America sees Shannon make a payout to a young white lady, you think white America still watch his ass? So that's why he got to make up fake numbers. He lost a chunk of his supporters because guess what? I know the truth. White America supported Shannon when blacks didn't. I know Shannon was when he was on goddamn CBS. He been respected in households from CBS to Fox, Undisputed. Skip Bayless, white audience as well. Undisputed, white audience. He goes the first take. He taps back in with the black audience. Unk off the fucking TV. Unk on YouTube now. Unk don't got no more white American fans, period. So that's my proof his numbers be fake. So now you see 10,000, 7 hours. That looks like real views. Now, mind you, look at the topic. Unk in the title, Ocho, Giants, Jem Harbaugh, a hot topic. Mike Tomlin, hot topic. Shannon Sharpe does football. He's speaking on football. And what made me pay attention, an hour and 50 minutes, it was a full show. So it's not like it was a clip. No, just let you see. Shannon talking for 2 hours. Ain't nobody listening like that. 10,000, 7 hours. And like I said, at certain times I catch them at certain times of the day, I see their real numbers before they add sauce on some of that shit. So now you see it, right? Shannon Sharpe 10,000 views in 7 hours. How the hell does he get to 300,000? All right? Okay, then. Let's stop it now. I'm showing you for a reason. Shannon on YouTube, Don Lemon on YouTube. The Black Experience is only on YouTube and Instagram. That is it. See that black YouTube, right? Now ask Don Lemon. Don Lemon, your racist ass, why the YouTube symbol gotta be black? Why everything gotta be black with you, fool? Don Lemon, why you just didn't make that sign a rainbow? Don Lemon, when you gonna stop being ashamed of your true colors? Let's go. That's why I'm sick of them too. I'm sick of a lot of them not want to be themselves and want to keep talking black. Just stop it, man. All right, it's okay. Have the same energy for your real favorite colors, because your favorite color is not black. So when y'all gonna stop it, all right? Stop it, guys. Meaning, shut up. Let's go. Now I get to show y'all something else that we already been speaking about. This shit hilarious. Now, for those who don't know about Finesse 2 Times, a fucking broke rapper, you don't gotta know he is. We shall now get into another hip-hop story. Now, I'm not told you hip-hop was dead. We also looked at hip-hop polices for real. We also have assumed through our studies that rappers are goddamn undercover cops. We're going to leave it at that. And I told you, we've been pranked of an era of the rap. Look, the joke is this. You guys were so much against crime, but after the 2000s, you guys supported the best rapping police officers of all time. That's right. When it comes to the greatest rappers of all time, law enforcement can claim that. They're going to say back in the days, y'all had Chuck D and Public Enemy and all that. But after 2000s, we had our own rap. We had the best rappers. The best rappers came from the goddamn police academy. What's wrong with y'all? Not the streets. So, let's rewind it. Do y'all remember this guy named Finesse 2 Times in that purple was online talking about he wanted to get out a record deal and how he's not happy? Oh, shit. Let's go. Oh, shit. Finesse 2 Times, born Ricky Hampton, was booked in Rusk County, Texas, on multiple charges, including possession of a controlled substance and possession of marijuana. Now, don't forget, he was online beefing with some people. He was beefing and exposing some people. Let's go. But he don't know what he was doing. Because around here, we know what happens. This shit funny. Check it out. Finesse 2 Times arrested again on drug charges. He accuses moneybaggyo of snitching on him. But see, I told y'all from the beginning, him and moneybaggyo had beef before he went to prison. When he got out, he got bonded out by somebody else. And I told you, he don't know this. I get to show y'all this shit. He's from Memphis. He got bonded out by some people from Texas. He been living in Texas ever since. Texas, where he caught these new charges at. He been a prisoner of Texas. And guess what? His girl is still locked up. Finesse 2 Times is ruined. They ruined his ass. Now remember, months ago, he was beefing online with his mother about not being able to give her no more money. Let's rewind it. His mother ran it online, exposing him about how he don't give her no money. And I said he might not have it. Bingo. Now, after the confrontation with him and his mother, he started crying about he don't want to use that name no more. Because he understands he got pimped. He's broke. He don't have the money he's supposed to get, and he's not going to get no more money. But he been online calling people out by name. Next thing you know, after calling people name out, bingo. Now check this out. Let's go. He got locked up. Check it out. Memphis rapper Finesse 2 Times has been arrested on drug possession. Charges once again, and this time he's publicly pointing the finger at fellow rapper moneybaggyo. Got him. I told y'all they are those people. But I knew Moneybaggyo history before that. Moneybaggyo was with a group of people. They got his whole team got indicted before he started rapping. Yes, I told you who them rappers are. Then all you got to know is who we signed with, who we down with. No, the hip hop police are for real. They've been faking y'all out with these stories. They've been faking y'all. Everybody you think in this game is super gangster because they got law enforcement backing. That's why, dummy, you've been pranked. They had beef before. He thought it was squash. No, Moneybaggyo got his ass back in the end. Every time I say I'm going to take it down, the spirit says, leave it, nigga. Leave it. Gangster rap was never black culture. It was created by the goddamn undercover cops who preferred deals to flaming black men, stupid black men. Either they in prison or they on their way going to prison. The only way you're going to be a gangster rapper, you're going to be fruity and you're going to be a snitch. And the only way you're going to win, you better get somebody's ass locked up because you work for the gov, fool. Gangster rap was never black culture. It was created by the government. On that note, let's take a look. The goal was to create false idols. So, gangster rap was created by you-know-who. And Moneybaggyo worked for you-know-who. No, y'all, we just went from an era of rapping ass cops. I'm sorry to tell you that. I'm not stupid. Moneybaggyo and Yo Gotti first mixtape, while I first heard his mouth, was called Too Federal. Google the shit. His first album called Too Federal, fool. I've been got all this shit clear. No, I told you, you fuck with those rappers, they gonna put your ass in jail, bro. Told you that's gonna happen. Now, you don't believe me, y'all? Now, don't believe me. I'm just making this shit up. Check this out. Now, right? Because I told you rappers are stupid. They leave a track record. You look at every rapper that beef with somebody, and you'll see their ass ended up in jail after that. Gucci Man. Remember Gucci Man was beefing with everybody in the industry? Prison. Told you they got ways to deal with you, bro. You're going to be locked up so fast, and you're going to keep thinking people gangster. The only reason why they gangster, because them fools can send a goddamn law enforcement agency at your house. All right? Finesse 2 times and sugar. Now, look, he was just talking shit on YouTube about how people playing with his money and how he don't got nothing and he don't want to use that name no more. You see this shit? Look where his ass at. He out on bond, but his girl still locked up. She ain't coming home. See that? Real news. But what y'all not getting? He called out Moneybaggyo. He said Moneybaggyo did it. In an Instagram live session later that day, Finesse escalated claims accusing Moneybaggyo of associating with a snitch. All you got to do is know who fucking Moneybaggyo signed to, and you'll get it clear. All right? He also revealed that his girlfriend was arrested again as well. See that? Got him and his girl locked up. God damn. I told you I run for rappers. I don't fuck with rappers, y'all. They finish, y'all. No, I told you the whole time the rappers were the hip-hop police. Jim Jones ain't write his book yet. He ain't write the book yet. That's why they broke. Told you. If they had came out the closet as the real hip-hop police, they would have been rich. I think they would have been rich. Because they would have topped Donnie Brasco, dummy. They would have had a new movie. The hip-hop police was for real. Not a coincidence. Google it. Jim Jones had a lead role on New York Undercover in the fucking 90s. Because hip-hop rappers were New York undercovers. Didn't Gene Deal tell you he was a parole officer? But he was down with hip-hop now, wasn't he? New York undercover. No, that's who the fuck they were. You gonna act like Cameron didn't have a government seal on his chest. You still act like that. You still want to act like if you go to a government building, you're not going to see the Dipset logo. New York undercover, guys. All right? You fuck with them, you're going to be out of here, bro. If you're a rapper, they're going to get you locked up quick. I'm just joking. But in every joke is some truth. Moneybaggyo, you look like a snitch now, bro. Before you signed with them people, you ain't look like that. But now you look like a snitch, bro. So I want you to see, y'all. He called out Moneybaggyo for being a snitch. The question is, did anybody on YouTube cover it? No, rap is dead. Check it out. Finesse took to Instagram stories to air out his frustrations, alleging that Moneybaggyo, because he telling them the truth, y'all. Moneybaggyo was responsible for law enforcement targeting him. Bag put the police on me. The joke is rappers are everything opposite of what the fuck they rap about. They rap about not snitching, they snitching. They rap about women, they like dildos. They rap about making money, they be broke and everything on credit. When you gonna get it, these niggas are frauds, man, but they won't stop. But what make it funny, he called him out by name. He called him out, meaning he for real. He for real. He said, it's funny, right? Because I look at them as straight cops. So when he said it, that's why I'm laughing, because that's who the fuck they are. So look. He trying to tell y'all, he's screaming out to y'all. Finesse took the Instagram and scream out to the people. Moneybaggyo responsible for law enforcement. Barry put the police on me, y'all. He did it. But y'all ain't listening, right? Okay, let's go. Before adding in a follow-up post that he felt people wanted to see him locked up, he also minimized the seriousness of the charges and accused unnamed critics of hating. So he know he now figured out the rap conspiracy, Taxstone. He now figured out the rap conspiracy. Them dudes gonna put you in jail when you go against them. I told you what's gonna happen to you. When you go against them, they're gonna put your ass in jail. Now I can tell you, man. I'm telling you what happened, y'all. Guess what? Man, I ain't gonna say nothing, man. I'm just gonna tell you, man. That's their job, y'all. I'll give you a clue. The whole time I was going live, them niggas thought I was in New York, and them niggas was plotting some shit. I'm trying to tell you what these New York niggas was doing, y'all. They are who they are, y'all. Trust me on that. They are who they are, man. I'm telling you. It's out the closet, y'all. He telling y'all what happened. All right? Meaning, you don't fuck with them rappers, y'all. Leave them alone. They done. Meaning, they just officers now. They don't even rap no more. They just officers now. They don't rap no more. So you see it, right? Okay. He also minimized the seriousness of the charges and accused unnamed critics of hating. You know what he's talking about, right? He learned. You say their name again, fool, you going to jail. So he know, don't say their name again. That name you said the last time is what got your ass in that prison, fool. You better not say that name again. He learned his lesson, y'all. He ain't saying that name. But the sad part, you know how they did him dirty? They know his girl, his background, meaning they know his girl is his muscle. His girl is also part of who he is. His girl's still locked up. Everything Finesse 2-time love is disappearing from him right in your face. And he's screaming out, Moneybaggyo did it. Oh, shit. Holy shit. What else happened? Well, Moneybaggyo, he was popping before Finesse got out. But see, they were popping at the same time. But this what happened. He went to prison. He became a star. Now guess what happened? He started outshining him in the end. Now what happened? He's accusing him of putting him in prison. So now he's out the way. Meanwhile, none of their career coming back because rap is dead. See? Don't he look like a snitch? Don't he look like First 48? Okay then. Don't he look like he in the First 48 room? Yeah, he giving an interview. But whenever rappers do an interview, you just visualize them, First 48. Rappers are good at talking. They specialize at telling. What's the main thing rappers specialize at? Name dropping. See, when a rapper always talk about other rappers' name, that's how I've been know they snitches. Bro, you can't even do an interview without another rapper name. I know what you're going to do in the office. When they press you, you're going to mention a lot of names. It's always in the story, y'all. Like if Gene didn't tell me he was a cop, I know Gene a cop because he always name drop. So a person that always bring up people's name, that's the characteristics of a snitch or officer because they always implement other people in their fucking stories. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it go, y'all. It's just a police thing. All right, let's go. See that? They did them dirty. Yeah, you're going to be out of prison, but you ain't going to get no POSSY no more. Your main lady, her ass going to do a bid, bro. She finished, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Let's go. They put him and his girl in prison. God damn. No mercy. But guess what? Finesse shouldn't have been running his mouth, y'all. He was running his mouth about the wrong people. He shouldn't have did that. And he wouldn't stop. So the truth is this. This is my opinion. They let Finesse 2 times get his rocks off. You know, they let him talk his shit, but he wouldn't stop. So remember what I told you. If some people don't know when to stop until the Sandman come get him. So being that he wouldn't stop talking shit, they sent the Sandman to come get him and his girl. And that's what happened. His girl is not out. He's out to suffer. That's how it's going to play out for him. He's out, but he's going to suffer. Everybody, you going as of now, y'all, you're going to watch Finesse 2 times crumble and self-implode. He's going to self-destruct. You're going to watch it. He's going to starve. His girl in prison. His mother went against him. He ain't getting no more checks. See it? He going to fail, y'all. Bad. Bad. You got it now, right? Meanwhile, while we looking at this, you saw him just saying the other day, I don't want to be called Finesse 2 times no more. Call me 250 Ricky. His name is Ricky. So he like, I don't want to be called that no more. He understands I'm not making money for that name no more. I'm not getting paid off that name. I don't want to be down to the label no more. Hey, was that guy Tupac being rebellious? I think he was doing a lot. He had his ass in prison too, right? Something like that. Yeah. Finesse 2 times, Tupac, prison. Okay. Now y'all got it, right? Me and my girlfriend both in prison. Dang. Oh, let me show you when it means your career over. Let me give you this other update. When I've been showing y'all throughout the years about the Wikipedia search engine. Here's the proof Finesse 2 times is no longer a rapper. He's faced as a criminal. See that? That's who he is as a rapper, y'all. I told y'all, from what I learned, Google, all of them be in on it. Meaning, okay, guess what? This is how this shit works. The same label you down with that can make you look good with a good picture. So they could have gave the people a picture of you, which is, look, this is how it worked. The same label, they could have gave Wikipedia this picture of him. But see, since he fell from grace, now we're going to switch out the picture. I showed you the same thing with Jim Jones and Dame. That's how it works. First, Jim Jones had a picture. Then it started disappearing. And then it was no picture. You started looking up Dame and Jimmy Wikipedia. That shit had no face on it. It was disappeared. That's how much they had fell off. It was shit like that. So my point is, this means his career is over. This is how they stuck it to his ass. The only way you're going to be promoted, bro, as a criminal, bro. We're going to give Wikipedia your picture when you got locked up the first time. See that? This means his career is over, whether he know it or not. I know how this shit work online. Get it? This was to destroy his ass in the end. Yeah, you're going to get out of prison. When they look up your name, this is going to come up. Meaning you're not a celebrity no more, bro. Because if he was, it would have been a better picture. That's how they do it, y'all. That's how they do it. That's how your label could stick it to you. Or after you get blackballed, we blackball your ass. They call up, look, switch the picture out. Give him this one. Yeah, we can give him something horrific. Matter of fact, some people, they give him a black and white picture on purpose. Give him a black and white picture. Bullshit. See that right here, y'all? This means his career is over. Period. They done with his ass. All right, so now you see it, right? Here's the result. What did he say, y'all? Out his own mouth. Finesse 2 times, born Ricky Hampton, was booked in Rusk County, Texas on multiple charges, including possession of a controlled substance. And when he was in that chair the other day talking, I was like, he looked like he on dope. He looked like he on that dog food. So like I said, controlled substance. What was that for? Ruin his image. He's done, y'all. But he's saying Moneybagyo set him up. He might have been talking to Moneybagyo. I don't know. I'm going to leave that alone. Once again, look, charges once again. Meaning he was out on, I don't know, he a felon. All I know is he got a lot of charges on him. Now check it out. He's publicly pointing the finger at fellow rapper Moneybagyo. Period. That's what he's saying. Then this is the game they played. They played a game online with y'all. Pooh Shiesty got locked back up. No, it was Finesse 2 times got locked back up. It was a throw-off. He got locked back up. because they didn't want you to know who he said was behind it. Memphis rapper Finesse 2-time and girlfriend Sugar arrested in Texas. He's not from Texas. He was signed in Texas, living in Texas. He was in house arrest, prison in Texas with a record deal. But he didn't know. When you go against Texas, fool, that's it for you. He tried to go against Texas, but he didn't know he was going to be a prisoner in Texas. Moneybagyo in Memphis. That's so you ain't never coming back to Memphis. Get it? According to court documents, Hampton Finesse 2-time was charged for possession of substances, including marijuana. Buckingham, his girl, was charged with similar charges, including tampering of evidence and a weapon charge. His girl is fried. His girl got caught with drugs and in a gun, y'all. She done. She getting over 10 years. She finished. And now he's out here by himself with no girl. They made it with, bro, you ain't going to be getting no PUS. Says, why? You going to be broke? Oh, shit, bro. They did you dirty. Finesse continuing to call out rappers. He says, align with informants and challenging anyone with the issue to confront him directly. That's what he said, y'all. He said, come face me, cowards. It was you, Moneybagyo. You did it. Yo, look. Finesse took to Instagram, airing out frustrations, alleging that Moneybagyo was responsible for law enforcement targeting him. Hey, y'all. Hey, man, Bag put the police on me, man. That's why I was laughing, man. I was laughing my ass off because I already know what the fuck they accused of doing. So, like I said, he shouted out, said it, but you know they ain't gonna believe him, man. You're gonna leave it at that, man. You need proof, man. If you're gonna say Moneybagyo snitched on you, bro, you need proof, bro. Other than that, I feel bad for your girl, bro. That's fucked up. They got your pussy locked up, bro. I told you it's gonna end bad for these rappers. Now let's look at Jadakiss. I told y'all life after Diddy is bad. Everybody around the world, you don't gotta know who Jadakiss is, but you know a hit song called All About the Benjamins. You know about that song, right? It's all about the Benjamins. And they had that Dead Man Biggie verse on it. You know, Biggie was a dead man. They took his verse and they put it on that song. So that song, All About the Benjamin, has a dead spirit of Biggie. Now, does he look like he wrote lyrics to the song? Does he look like he wrote any lyrics? I told you, ever since Diddy been in trouble, this shit been affecting Jadakiss the worst. Because Diddy handpicked Jadakiss. Is anybody going to ask Jadakiss his story about his beginnings with the Diddler? How did it all start? How did you get locked in with Diddy from Yonkers? Did you ask the story yet? But you don't got to ask. You will see. Out of all the rappers from Bad Boy history, Jadakiss looks the worst and the most hurt. He is a sidekick to Fat Joe on the podcast. Once again, Jadakiss is in YouTube prison with Don Lemon and Shannon Sharp. They all together, y'all. YouTube prison, where you can find everybody that used to be somebody. I am somebody. You used to be somebody. You're not no more. No, they all together, y'all. You see that lemon head? Well, here's Jadakiss, a.k.a. fucking lemon face. All right? Jadakiss. Jadakiss and lemons. Let's go. Do you see this? The face of fucking depression. Life after Diddy. Do you see how fast Jada aged after Diddy got his time? No more checks, y'all. I told you what's going to happen. Does he look like he wrote lyrics for the Diddler? Nope. Do he look sad and sorry? Guess what? That's Fat Joe channel. Jada got to get a cut. That ain't even his channel. Jada's a bitch. You see how he left Styles and Sheik to be down with Fat Joe? Jada's a sidekick now, y'all. You're going to see what happens when you sign a Rock Nation Rock Nation, you shall be down with Broke Nation. After that, Moneybaggyo, Rock Nation. Jada Kiss, Rock Nation. Rock Nation turn rappers into big ass kids. And if they father don't give no allowance money, they're going to be doing bad, y'all. See that? Now, we also know before Diddy went to prison, he gave Jada Kiss some money from his old Bad Boy music that he was keeping. So he gave Jada Kiss some money, and Jada Kiss said, thank you, Diddy. I want to thank Diddy for giving me some of my money back. But now, that was 2 years ago. You see Jada Kiss now? It's called Life After Bad Boy, Life After Diddy, Life After Swiss Beach, Life After DMX. The whole shit is done. You see Jada Kiss now? I told you, all they jury look fucking weak as hell. All they fucking white gold, bullshit ass chain, all they shit look trash. They don't look like rappers no more. I told you already. For that 2 Time looking more like a rapper than them. Moneybaggyo look more like a rapper than them. I told you already. They been fell off. See that? Look at Moneybaggyo. No, look at his skin. I'm going to show you. Shining, y'all. One thing about Moneybaggyo, he look happy, don't he? Okay. Happy, fucking sad. You see the difference? Happy, sad. 2 rappers, same rap game, but somebody look happy and somebody look sad. Now go check both of their net worth and you'll figure it out. All right? Happy, sad. Even for that 2 Time, more happy than Jada Kiss. Even to this day. He out of prison, he's still more happy than Jada. See it now? Jada don't look like a fucking rapper. Told you they don't. Jimmy, none of them. They all look like has-beens, y'all. Has-beens. Not because of their jewelry, not because of their clothes. It's because of their spirit. They done. See it? After Diddy got his time, Jada Kiss got 7 years older instantly. You see it, right? Life After the Diddler. Why am I showing you this? Jada Kiss dropped y'all some new rap verses for his old head fans. Jada Kiss goes hard on new freestyle. Now I want y'all to see everybody on this channel. You now see how I was gaslighting the rappers when I was saying they better hit that booth? Told you I was trolling. I'm a fucking troll. No matter how much they hit the booth, they're going to get the same results. Let's go. Jada Kiss goes hard. New freestyle over Drake beats. They don't understand rapping over other people's beats alone is fucking 20 years ago. So just by Jada rapping on Drake beat, I don't want to hear the shit. Because I know it's trash. Why? He wants to rap over Drake beats. No, I said some original shit. 2 days ago, Jada Kiss goes hard. 4 comments. 4 comments, Jada. Told you. I'm going to show y'all everything that is not on Instagram. I'm going to show you everything that is not on YouTube. 2 days. 4 comments, 43 likes. But Jada Kiss, he went so hard, people ain't listen to it. He went so hard, people ain't really care to comment in 2 days. In 2 days, Jada Kiss got 4 comments. I told you they never coming back, but they didn't believe it. I was gaslighting them. I told them hit the booth. Fabulous went back in the booth. T.I. went back in the booth. Jada went back in the booth. Who's next? Who's next to fail? Y'all got it now, right? A man that was signed to Puff Daddy and the family. This is Life After Diddy, and I double dare you to show me one person, even 10% of Diddy. Show me somebody that is 10% successful of the diddler. I bet you can't do it. All right? No, it's a reason why the whole Bad Boy family, Bad Boy staff, as a record label and as a motherfucking crew, they all work on YouTube. Puffy X rap groups work on YouTube. Puffy X R&B groups work on YouTube. Puffy X security staff works on YouTube. I told you, man, the diddler is nothing to fuck with. That motherfucker is hilarious, man. The diddler flushed his whole legacy on YouTube. when the Dilla come out, he gonna be a preacher dummy. He said, no, the Dilla whole fucking legacy is on YouTube. So when Tupac said, fuck Bad Boy as a staff, record label, and a motherfucking crew, just know they all on YouTube, y'all. It's a fact. And that's where they got to eat from. They've all done. You seen Diddy whole goddamn staff come out the closet, family, meaning everybody worked for the man. Everybody had to come out on YouTube some kind of way. That shit is hilarious, y'all. You ain't going to trick me. I told you. In the end, y'all, when it comes to Bad Boy against Death Row, I told you, man, Death Row won that shit. No, the whole Death Row staff is not on YouTube, y'all. They not. They not. They just not. And most of the Death Row staff, a lot of them got their publishing, a lot of them got their rights, a lot of them got different shit going on. No, the Death Row staff did not end up like Bad Boy at all. They didn't. Okay, you think I'm fucking playing? Let's break it down to security. No. Look at Bad Boy security and then look at Death Row X security. It's a difference. It's a fucking difference. All right? Even when Daz go live, Daz got a house, Daz be doing shit. You see what I'm saying? West Coast, no, man, no. When it comes to finances, in the end, Death Row won that shit. Period. We gonna say that. We gonna say that, man, because you got the proof, man. No, Jadakiss looking like he fucking corrupt. He looking like he corrupt on the East Coast. All right? Because this is what New York is going through right now. That's why I'm joking. New York. I'm from New York. This New York right now. Here's the face. Ain't he on the song? I'm from this New York right now, all right? All right. This idiot, this fool is on the ground in New York City in the subway. Bro, roll up on him. What you doing, man? You all right? I'm all right, man. I'm good. This fool was trying to pick up tobacco off the ground and roll a cigarettes. It's called New York. I told you what's going to happen. Every city is going to suffer if you ain't been doing right. Here's the proof. I told y'all going to believe in these rappers, but in the end, Jada going to be working on YouTube, and you going to be in the subway like this, bro, because you dropped your weed. All right? Here you got it. This is called life is breaking people down, y'all. This was happening. This New York City, y'all. New York City. New York. You see this shit? But I told you, from the rich to the poor. You see the rappers, they were rich. Okay. But it's going to affect everybody one way or another. It's just going to keep going. One day, there's going to be Jadakiss. See the bald head, right? Hey, one day, that might be him. Diddy will not be home to 2028. I told you guys, until 2028, no more checks are being cut. Jay-Z ain't cutting these rappers no more checks. They are not getting no more checks, y'all. And they cannot make money split no goddamn YouTube check. No, they're going to suffer, y'all. They're going to suffer. It's mathematics. It's mathematics and it's social science. It's analytics. It's going to happen. If they do not get no... See, I know that Diddy and Jay-Z been helping them out with little deals, plugging them in with this, plugging them in with that, little shit on the side. Here, pay him a little payout, promote Duce, give him a little payout, be a Ciroc boy, get a check. Doing little shit like that. No more walkthroughs. No more checks. So, being that it's like that, they got to fend for themselves. What else? Being a sidekick as a rapper is not enough money no more. They see what you're looking at? They supposed to be little ditties now. All of them were supposed to become executives in their own right. But you seeing it now, hip-hop, New York, rap, hip-hop. Now you see what they did to J Hood. See, J Hood been on YouTube. I don't knock J Hood because he got blackballed. But now, Jadakiss is a YouTuber like J Hood. But J Hood started first. He kicked Look, they kicked J Hood out the group. J Hood been a YouTuber. But now Jadakiss is worse than goddamn J Hood because J Hood got his own channel. You don't get how fucking sorry they are. All right? Life after Diddy, life after Def Jam. Here's the proof for all you New York niggas that look up to Jadakiss. The juice has been squeezed out. He is now fucking sour grapes. All right? He is a crushed, sun-kissed soda can. You get it? All right then. They finished, y'all. I say that because I know he one of New York heroes. And when I bash their heroes, I break their fucking heart. Because I was trying to tell them, y'all gonna keep looking up the rap, and y'all gonna be just like the rappers. Broke in the end, brother man. See that? This is the average New Yorker. Now let's bring it up to date. Why am I talking shit? Because I gave them an update for 2026. How to survive. I told y'all already. Guess who is the most generation suffering the most? Generation X, proven fact, makes more money than Generation Z and baby boomers. But guess what? Generation X is the most generation in debt. Generation X blew the most money on hip-hop music and black entertainment. These are facts. So you want the sum of it all? Generation X became the dumbest generation in the end because they the ones that made the most money. They were the most trendsetters, but they were the most fucking stupid in the end because they love fucking rap music. And that's what happened. All right? That's why I cooked them like that. Because it's data analytics. The most failed generation. Cheating. Most divorce. Everything on rap they did. I'm going to fuck that bitch. I'm going to fuck her bitch. I'm going to fuck his bitch and my bitch and the bitch around the corner. Hip-hop, fool. I'm going to sell drugs, even though I don't sell enough drugs to pay my fucking rent. Even though when my girl asked me for some shit, I can't do it. But I love rap. I love every rap nigga with a chain I can't afford. I love every nigga with a car I'm never going to drive. I love niggas that do shit I'm never going to do. Why? Because I love rap and I'm an idiot. You get it? So I went through all that to show you shit is the way it is. Because somebody dropped the ball. And I'm the one that was not going to let that shit ride. Because I told you I was part of that shit. But I've been told you I ain't with that shit no more. A long time ago. But these Negroes kept going into 2026, y'all. Loving fucking rap music. They love rap music so much, they got their rappers are now content creators. This is why you guys are now being wiped out of every city. Hip-hop played out, that meant hip-hop fans. You played out. You didn't get it. Hip-hop over meant hip-hop fans. It's over for you. You ain't get it yet. Because Martin Luther had a dream. And his dream was not for you idiots to be hip-hoppers. You get it, dummy? You went to concerts, but you didn't go see Martin Luther King Monument. You didn't do nothing that Martin said. So that's what happened, all right? You guys have shamed Martin Luther King. Don't cry if they take his holiday away, asshole. You embarrassing. You so embarrassing, they should take away his goddamn holiday because you fucking idiots. Okay? And I'm just saying what everybody can't say out loud because you're going to say they racist. I'm going to tell you what it is. Right in your face. What you looking at? The new agenda today, 2026. All you Johnny come lately better catch up with your late ass. 2026, catch up. Check it out. What this couple talking about. What I was talking about yesterday. That's why I'm bringing it back up to my people up to date. What they talking about. How it's a fucking struggle. Let's get into the facts, y'all. Let's get into these facts. I'm talking to grown-ups today. Any grown-ups around? Sorry, kids, no rap today. My husband and I are getting a late start. She says she's 45 and he's 51, but they still rent and they haven't saved anything for retirement. Newsflash, this is the story of Generation X. She's 45 and he's 51, but they still rent and they haven't saved anything for retirement. Huh? This is despite Jenny working 3 jobs. Told y'all what y'all don't fucking get. Generation X. Half this shit going on is for y'all era. You are the era of protest. You are the era of rebellion. You are the guys with the biggest fucking mouth, but the most in fucking debt. the most fucking idiots, guys. You followed every trend the most. But this is what I'm telling you now. I'm going to tell y'all all straight to y'all face. It is already predicted. Whether you guys make it through now, you're going to crash in the end. You know why? Generation X, you know how it's set up? If you from Generation X and you don't have 6 figures put up for your retirement, you're already dead. What you don't understand is a particular generation is designed to be flushed out in the end. You had the biggest mouth, right? Hopefully you guys been putting up your own retirement plans. Because when you seniors, y'all fucking done. Y'all gonna be done before your seniors. That's right. Now guess what? Let's take a look at this. We talking about real shit now. Social science. Her husband working 2. She got 3 jobs. Husband got 2 jobs. This is the face of Generation X. Let me get into this. Let's go. Her husband working 2, and a couple both bringing $7,500 a month. Now remember, y'all know goddamn well $7,500 a month is good money in a household. But this is what they saying. Yeah, Generation X bringing that kind of money, but they are so much in debt. Damn near all of them sinking. They make more money than all other generations. They have access to the most shit more than all generations, but they the most in fucking debt of all generations because they had the biggest fucking mouse. All right? My husband and I are getting a late start. Johnny come lately. Now, that's one thing. 2 jobs and 3 jobs. Still in debt. Let's go. Let's see why. Jenny in Atlanta and her husband are in a tough spot. She told the Ramsey Show she and her husband have around $50,000 in debt, $20,000 in credit card debt alone, and another $30,000 in car loans and other consumer debt. Why? You from an era of fucking rap. And every year, every so years, you go finance a car. Generation X spent their whole life financing cars and shit they can't afford. They focus their life on financing foreign vehicles their whole fucking life. And I bet you none of them have a paid for foreign they can cash out on today. If I'm wrong, correct me. How many of y'all paid a Benz off, paid a Beamer off, paid some shit off? You can go sell right now today and come home with 20 to 30, 50,000 cash today. You bought a lot of cars, right? I did too. Guess what? I stopped financing shit a few years ago. I said, fuck that financing shit. If I can't buy it, I don't want it. Told you. I've been escaping debt. I don't got no fucking debt. Only thing I had to pay was student loan. That's it. I beat game, y'all. It's designed in the end. Everybody's going to crash out. See, but I'm going to tell y'all all, part of our curse was buying shit, spending money. Baby boomers, they from an era of stacking money. That's the advantage they got. They know how to save better. See that? That's the difference. Baby boomers save more. So Generation X, y'all made more money, but y'all never mastered the art of stacking coins. That's why y'all the brokest. That's why now nobody feels sorry for y'all. Y'all parents now. You the era of these kids. It's y'all era when the country fucked up. You ain't getting it. Y'all didn't grow up as adults. That's why the country fucked up. But you ain't gonna say that. Y'all want to do everything else, remember? So being that y'all want to do all these other subcultures, hippies, weed smokers, criminals, partiers, surfers, skateboarders, whatever the fuck, y'all want to be everything else? Now as adults, y'all gonna fucking suffer. I did the math for my own life. I know this shit like this. Look, I already know what I'm going to have for retirement. I already know that shit ain't enough. I know I ain't nowhere near retirement. So I'm looking at it like this. Bro, it's family. You think it's a game. This is how I looked at this shit straight up. If I had to retire and I had 100,000 cash, that ain't enough. That still ain't enough money. How the hell I'm retired living off 100,000? You see how people don't look at money the same? How the hell am I? Okay, for all y'all that thought some certain money was a lot of money. Okay, let's look at it. If I retire today and say I got 100,000, you know what I'm saying? I got my coverage, my 100,000 cash, I'm straight. You believe that shit? Family. Now look as a senior, when you got to run around, doctor's appointments, medical shit, and you retired, no more income coming in, your income set fit, and you say you did save 100,000, that still ain't enough to get you through. You know what I'm saying? It's not. So my point of what I'm telling you all, we from an era, if you do not have a certain shit put up, or a certain lifestyle planned out, it's designed in the end, we all gonna crash out. Why? Medical coverage is gonna be different. Everything gonna be different. Rent gonna be different. Rent gonna be more. When we got there retired, rent gonna be goddamn 3,500. How the hell you gonna pay that, bro? You ain't work. You see what I'm saying? And you ain't work your whole life. So guess what? A lot of y'all ain't getting no social nothing. But if you was getting retirement, it's still not enough. Our era gonna pay the price for that shit. And after us, that's what happened. There's nothing you gonna do about it. We in the last look. All the people, right? I'm gonna say this. All the people that been working all this time since the 90s, 2000s, those are the people gonna be all right. Key word, been working the whole time. But anybody that ain't been working all these years, put it in your mind already, it is nothing waiting for you at all. When you get to a certain age, there's nothing waiting for you at all. So I know it's gonna happen. People gonna suffer as this shit plays out, y'all. Why? There's no more help. Why? If you didn't learn stock market investment, bonds, and certain shit by now, that's on you. If you didn't tap into some of these investment apps, that's on you. If you didn't sit down with no financial company like you sit down and go to fucking rap shows and book tickets, that's on you. That's where we at now. Because other people have invested and paid off. People are straight, y'all. It is more people okay than you fucking think. Only the people that been online all fucking day talking, looking at shit, running their fucking mouth, only you guys are the only ones behind the time crying about how fucked up it is. No. What if I told you it is people already to stack their retirement money already, and they got them 30s? Then what if I told you it is so many Americans with 6 figures in their fucking account as we speak, 5 figures in their account right now as we speak? So let me break this down to you. They know we from an era we're used to people giving us shit. We're used to blowing shit. So, being that you guys are used to blowing money, that is y'all curse. This era now is getting money faster and spending it less. That's what's going on, y'all. What happened is, this is what happened. I'm going to give it to y'all clear. Generational X, this is what happened to you, Generation X. They switched the whole playing field on you. They switched the whole playing field on everything you love. When I said everything you love going to disappear, I gave you the hints. Now I'm going to give you the proof. Y'all whole era, if you really, 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 really pay attention, you will see everything going opposite from your beliefs, or everything going opposite from what you were told. You're going to see it clear as day. How far that revolution getting you now? How's the revolution working out? Hey, how's the drug dealer working out? This whole concept of dropping out of school, college dropout, how's that working out? The biggest thing ever, I got my own business. How's your own business is working out? Y'all started your own business. How that's going? I can keep going. I'll keep going play by play. Everything you fucking love and believe has been flipped over on its head. We're in a different time now. Now, why am I saying that? Being that people been following idiots, this is considered domestic terrorism, and little do they know they can be locked up by the Department of Justice for this. Let's look. While the activists claimed that disruption was flipping the tables for justice, the church leadership and subsequent critics viewed it as a violation of a sacred place, because that's what it was, leading to a Department of Justice investigation into potential FACE Act violations. Now, I never heard of this, but I know this is a real law, and I also know how it works. They might make them the face of this to make an example out of them. The FACE Act. Oh, what's that? When people went in the church, they got 10 years. The FACE Act. See? Why? Religious grounds have been being violated. So this is all part of it. It's all part of it. Synagogues, mosques, humans in America have been violating. But don't forget, this is also part of, remember that boy shot the church up? It's just like that. It's just that, okay, y'all might have stormed the church, nobody shot, but what if somebody did? Or how we know one of y'all wasn't strapped? Now that's how it goes somewhere else. That's how it goes somewhere else. When you're dealing with what? Law. So ignorance is not an excuse to the law. You guys always had a saying, I didn't know that. So being that your monkey ass don't know nothing because you're not American, you don't know shit. So why am I saying that? You guys following, fuck around, done broke federal laws, and now your ass gonna be charged as a terrorist and locked up following Don Lemon ass. I'm telling y'all what happened. Y'all got tricked into being the new face of hate. The new face of hate is now called domestic terrorism. Go against the flag, domestic terrorism. Do it in any other country, off with your head. Do the same shit you do here, do it in Asia. Do it in any country. Watch what happens to your face. Do it in Jamaica. Do it in Haiti. Go talk shit to government officials in another country and watch what happened to you. The trick was you're gonna believe it here. You're gonna believe that's what you're gonna believe that's reality. And look, and now you're gonna see why your life gonna be fucked up. Y'all keep forgetting. You go against ICE, that's why we cut off EBT, asshole. You go against ICE, but you don't go against EBT. That's why don't be surprised your EBT get cut again. Because you don't get they all family. EBT, IRS, ICE, it don't matter. Idiot, DA, they all together. So when your EBT get cut again, don't be surprised, Minnesota. Because if they want to be petty, they'll cut y'all shit today and y'all all starve to death. That's simple, y'all. So just understand this. The GOV, they let y'all play around sometime to feel yourself. But any day they want to cut y'all life short, they'll cut y'all shit off so quick, you will starve for 60 days next time. And trust me on that. You'll be so hungry, you won't be able to hold a sign up. So don't worry about it. I want y'all to see this, though. Australia is promoting this as horrifying. See that? Australia. The face of crime. Don Lemon is in the game. They saying Don Lemon came in there with a lynch mob. Yup. It ain't white people no more. They say the new Klan is black faces now. They say they have topped that the Klan in hatred. That what happened, man. So as you see, Hindustan, don't believe my narratives. It ain't mine. Don't believe it. But around the world, that's the narrative. Don't you know those blacks are super angry, right? Those blacks are dangerous. Stay away from them. Hey, you know they'll do something to your kids too. Yeah. Hey, when you go to stores, go in the morning. Don't be around them. You stay away from them. They're terrorists. They'll kill you. They not only will kill you, they will rape your woman too. If she got long hair, keep them away. They love foreign women. They love them. Yeah. That's the word on y'all. On that note, I'm about to get out of here. Now, if you don't believe nothing I say, just go do your own research. That's it. But I will tell y'all today, y'all all have disgraced that one man. Today is birthday, but you're going to live with the disgrace. Y'all know damn well Martin taught in that church. You know he did his worst in that church. Now look what Don Lemon did. Whether you like it or not, after this year called 2026, Don Lemon became registered as a modern day black activist. He picked up the path of Martin Luther King. That's how it's going to be rewritten in history. All right. In the end, they was following goddamn it Don Lemon. They started out with Martin and the real ones. But in the end, they was following anybody. Did you know they was following a guy named Don Lemon? Isn't he fruity? yeah, he's fruity. Yeah, they follow fruit. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm out. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. But guess what, man? Y'all just stay, like I say, I'm going to shut up. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. On that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. And don't be sour grapes like Don Lemon. Don't be a bitter head. Don't be bitter, y'all. Don Lemon means he's bitter. So being his name is Don Lemon, whenever you see him, he's going to be very bitter. Tell you, it's all in the name, man. He's a bitter guy. He also a gay man that can't keep a lover, so he's miserable. He a gay man and nobody gay don't want his ass. That's why he's just bitter, y'all. And he's just a freak. All right? He's just a freak. You weirdo, man. Yeah, all gays, they can't get a lover. They the ones that's freaks and weirdos. That's what it is. They ain't got no lover. They never gonna have one. They couldn't get one no kind of way. That's Don Lemonhead. That's right. So when you see that, just get this one part, man. You don't got to be bitter. Sometimes just let shit be what it is. See, moneybaggyo, he's accused of being a snitch. He ain't bitter. He happy. You see that shot on his face? That mean he glowing, bro. He happy. Now you see, this guy he put in prison. That's what he's saying. He's saying he put him and his girl in jail. He said they hating on him. And he said moneybaggyo did it. It was him. So, don't be bitter, y'all. Don't be bitter like Jadakiss. Life is good. Don't fall off, y'all. Keep your head up, like Pac said. That's why he said keep your head up. Because if you don't, you will be having your head on the ground looking for change and all type of shit. Keep your head up, y'all. Don't fall, man. Don't fall. Keep your head up, y'all. Just know, those rappers are dark clouds. They be trying to smile. Look, the rappers, right? Look. You know how we was little and we got to take a school picture and the guy say, smile for me. You don't want to fucking smile. You don't feel like it, but you be like, you make a fake ass smile and shit. That's what the rappers be doing. They don't really want to smile. When the camera come out, they got to do the fake smile. No, this is who they really are. For anybody that does not get it clear, this is the face of rappers after rap. This is the face of Jadakiss, a.k.a. Life After Diddy. When Sean Puffy Combs made this man named Jason the Star from Yonkers, it worked. He had him in shiny suits getting jiggy with it. But then when gangsta became cool, it was this group called Rough Riders. And they had a rapper named DMX. And they was winning. And then Jadakiss said, I want to go to Rough Riders with DMX. We don't want to wear shiny suits no more. Puff keep putting baby all on us and stuff. We don't want to do it no more. And they went to Rough Riders. And they was down with DMX. And then they came out with We Are the Streets. But before that, it was Get Jiggy With It. If you think I'm jiggy, shorty, let me. That shit trash. You not going to accept the fact Jadakiss and the Locks did a song called If You Think I'm Jiggy. God damn it, that was worse than Will Smith Get Jiggy With It. Because even Will Smith Get Jiggy With It. That shit better than what they did, y'all. They did a fucking fake ass Get Jiggy With It. If you think I'm jiggy, shorty, let me know. Jadakiss, because Diddy had his ass in the booth rapping that shit. Then when they got hip that me and the bros from New York started to size them up. Hold on, man. Biggie dead. Y'all got on shiny suits. What's going on? Then they ain't want to wear them no more, y'all. Because only reason why they want to leave Deep Bad Boy, because me and the bros wasn't with that shiny suit shit. And they understood that clear. Yo, Puff, man, this shiny shit ain't working, bro. Man, we can't do it like Big. Big was able to flip it. No, Big had Versace. You niggas had on shiny suits. You didn't have on Versace. And Puff made you wear that shit. That's how I know what's up. Because Biggie was the excuse. Puff, look all y'all in your face. Yo, Jay, we not doing a Versace. I got the suits for y'all. You see I'm on the bed? I got the suits. Y'all thought y'all was going to wear Versace like Biggie. You thought you was going to wear Kangos. No, Diddy said, nigga, put them suits on. And you did it. So stop it. Diddy had Jadakiss in that goddamn shiny suit because he went to Yonkers to find a knockoff Biggie. Here's the proof. On that note, Jadakiss was only a star because when that man named Puffy put a hand on you, you're going to be a star. But when the dealer take his hand off you and he start fondling your nuts, there you have it. The juice has been squeezed out of Jada. He has no more juice left. I'm out, y'all. Boy.